Hello viewers, a very good morning and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. We continue to take a look on what is happening in the nation of Zimbabwe without fear, without favor. President Advocate Nelson Chamisa yesterday was attending a funeral in Harare, and this is something very interesting. We need to take a look on what was happening there. So this is what leaders do. Leaders are always there with the people, for the people. And this is our president, Advocate Nelson Chamisa. He said, paying the last respect, pics from yesterday at River of Life Church and the Glen Forest Memorial Park, laying the lawyer Sternford Moyo to rest in Harare. Thank you for the great send-off to this great icon in the profession. This is something very important. They were both in the same profession, and this is a comrade, mourning a comrade, and also a president, mourning a citizen. This is something very important happening in the nation of Zimbabwe. President Advocate Nelson Chamisa is one of the most loved political people in this nation, Zimbabwe. One man who is professional, one man who is an intellectual, a leader, a father figure, and everything else. So for those who have been around this man, you understand what I'm talking about. But let us go through the pictures of this event. This is President Advocate Nelson Chamisa right there in the masses. And you can actually see kuti munhu wevano, president the president. No matter the circumstances, no matter the situation, the young man is looking bright, maintaining a brave face, and is looking good. So this is the Team Zimbabwe. We are being led by Advocate Nelson Chamisa in the right direction. And do not mind about delays and everything else. One day Zimbabwe shall be free. One day Zimbabwe shall be free indeed. And we shall all rejoice. We shall all see the goodness of our Lord Jesus Christ in everything. So this is a very beautiful, beautiful scene right here. The president is there with the people doing what he's supposed to do. As a pastor, as a president, as a leader, and also as a colleague, this is what you do. Okay, Mutasa says, thank you, Mr. President Nelson Chamisa, for being there, especially in times of sorrow and distress. Yes, this is how leaders behave. Leaders are always there. They do not look at other things. They simply go, they mourn together with others. This is so important. Marvin says, thank you, President Nelson Chamisa, for paying our last respect. Ubuntu is always key in everything. God bless you, and may God strengthen his family, friends, and everyone else. So we are being represented. When you see President Nelson Chamisa at these functions, he is representing you, he is representing me, he is representing us as a people. So forget anything else, forget any other propaganda about Nelson Chamisa. This is a man who is doing all he could in the midst of vouchers. He is dealing with vouchers, but is doing his best as a president, as a leader of the people. I know that a lot of people expect a lot to hear a lot from President Nelson Chamisa, but there are certain things which need to be done quietly. Sometimes it's wise to do your own things wisely. Numbu painobata haibatiri papajekerere. Numbu inobatira pakavanzika. But you will see the signs of pregnancy. As time goes on, you start to see the signs of pregnancy, and everybody will be saying, ane numbu, ane numbu. I have never seen anybody walking in the street announcing kuti mukadzi wangu uyaimone mukadzi wangu ane numbu. You simply see it for yourself. People start to talk. That is how things happen. And this is how change is going to happen. When change is about to happen in the nation, you see the signs of change. The signs of change are already here. The signs of change are already with us. Remember, this is the last president of ZANU-PF, and the system is crumbling. Everything is falling apart. We are seeing stories here and there of this and that happening. Kumkuru, Chiwenga, Onekusaid, Mnangagwa, Onekusaid, Mohadwo, Utano, Haramba. So you can actually see that everything which is happening in the nation of Zimbabwe is happening for a purpose and for a reason and for a season. We are in a season of change. And a lot of people were disappointed after the election results were announced. We have seen a lot of people defecting. We have seen a lot of people running away from the change issue. This is a clear indication, guys, kuti kana kune vanhu vanga vasingafaniri kuvamba hurumende navachamisa, vanhu ivavo vanga vachifamba navachamisa, God will come intervene, remove those people from Advocate Nelson Chamisa, not by force, but they will leave him willingly. This is what we have seen. So this is the reason why personally, and Dembe and Cheme, vanhu vese vakatiza Shanduko, we continue to fight. You know, at a certain point in time, you feel drained when you are in this struggle. But persistence, perseverance, consistency is what is very important. We continue to fight even if we are down. We continue to fight even if it is not fashionable to do so. For some of us, it's difficult to walk in the streets of Harare because you are always on the spotlight. And we are no longer safe in the nation of Zimbabwe because we continue to speak the truth. So truth is very important because we need to speak truth to power. That is how we are going to have change in the nation of Zimbabwe. And we need to continue to share a message to the people of Zimbabwe to say, guys, protests are likely going to happen in the nation of Zimbabwe this coming August. If you are going to participate in these elections, participate with one thing in mind, that this is a do or die situation. Whatever which is going to happen, we have to embrace it. We have to stand with whatever which is going to happen. And we are not going to back down. Guns might come, might shoot at people. What do we do if we face such a situation? I know obviously we will be peacefully protesting because in 2017 November, our people protested peacefully across Zimbabwe. And they celebrated afterwards peacefully across Zimbabwe. And there is no justification whatsoever of violence. In 2018, ZANU-PF hooligans were violent in town. This is the reason why you saw none of them were shot dead. People who were doing about their own things in Harare were then shot dead. Not those hooligans from ZANU-PF who hijacked everything. So this is something very important in Zimbabwe to note, that what is happening at this point in time and what is going to happen. Remember, in 2020, Advocate Nelson Chamisa led from the front a mass protest which happened in the streets of Harare. Very peaceful. Nothing happened. No shop was looted. No life was lost. You see, this is the kind of leadership we have in Zimbabwe, and the kind of people we have in Zimbabwe. So no matter the circumstances in Zimbabwe, if we are to get into the streets, make sure that you are composed. That is point number one. Number two, let us abide by a simple rule. We remain peaceful, but if the police uses tear gas, that is in threatening violence. If the police uses water cannons, that will be a threat to our livelihood, which means we have to stand and make sure that we defend ourselves. So if the military then comes to shoot at the people, then that is a completely different issue. You know what to do. We have to coordinate each other and make sure that we liberate ourselves if such a time comes. So this issue about Zimbabwe is a very sensitive issue. It's a very difficult issue. We need as a people to unite, put our heads together, put our minds together. I always say it's not about Nelson Chamisa. It's not about Emmerson Mnangagwa. It's not about me. It's about the end goal, the future of Zimbabwe. And, we have to embrace the leadership which we have, which is sacrificing so much. Under difficult circumstances, he remains in Zimbabwe. Under the most volatile situation and period, he remains in Zimbabwe, working with the people of Zimbabwe, working for the people of Zimbabwe, strategizing from within. And this is commendable. So when you have a fearless leader, he doesn't flee, he doesn't run away. And he waits up until he's given an instruction to do so. Not all battles need to be fled. Not also so. This is something very important at this point in time. This is our leader. This is President Advocate Nelson Chamisa paying his last respects to lawyer Sternford Moyo in Harare. This is it. This is what we had for you. Let us meet in other episodes, another broadcast. So thank you very much for coming. I'm okay. I'm well, my brother. Thank you very much for coming, and thank you very much as well for the support you have been offering to us on this platform. Without you, we are nothing. We are just existing because you are here supporting us on daily basis. Let us meet in other episodes as well as other broadcasts. If you want to be part of this platform, if you feel that you have something you want to say to the people of Zimbabwe, feel free to get in touch through our numbers. Let me see if I can get our number right there on the screen. Remember, it's WhatsApp only. If you call, you'll not be able to get to me. This is WhatsApp only. Get in touch with me if you want us to interview you. If you want to have, if you have something you feel that you need to talk to the people of Zimbabwe about, feel free to get in touch through WhatsApp over that number, and we will be able to bring you live on this platform for no payment. We don't make you pay for you to appear on this platform. All is for free. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming. I love you all.